everybody. I'm Becca Scott.
I'm Jake Michaels.
And you're watching Good Morning Society, where we talk about some board game stuff and I spill my guts about my personal life.
I forgot that was the subtitle of it.
Yeah.
That's so great. Well, hello and welcome back.
Thank you. I feel like I haven't been here in 1 billion years.
Yeah.
If you have been following the news, you know LA is on fire. It's absolutely awful. And so that's why we were not live last week.
Yeah. If you've seen Terminator 2, Judgment Day, there's a scene where all of LA is just swathed in flame and turned into skeletons. Thankfully, that only happened in a couple of neighborhoods. We are actually okay here. Thank you for all the people that reached out with concerned and comments and loving messages to us. We very much appreciate it.
Totally.
Thankfully, no one here in the studio or the studio itself was in any immediate danger. A few of us left town, but...
Yeah, but we do know a lot of people who completely lost their homes.
Yes.
There's people who didn't have insurance who lost their homes. There's people who lost their means of work because they were a nanny for someone in Altadena. So check out my Instagram stories. Anytime I come across a GoFundMe, I'm reposting it there. And before we get on to the rest of the show, just want to give you guys a couple ways if you do want to help out for the wildfires. In some lost lives, yes. Also very important to note. And a lot of those people are people who were, disabled and needed help to evacuate, and it's really heartbreaking. So thank you for everybody's concern. We'll keep things positive, but I just want to give a couple resources if you want to help.
There's a link
we can
in the
throw
description.
a couple links.
There's a GoFundMe for wildlife relief in California here.
And we can throw to that, I can show you. So it looks like GoFundMe has actually put together verified GoFundMes of families that were affected. And you can take a look here. We've thrown that link in. Jake had some advice for that?
I love this advice because it's not something that I came up with, but I heard it. And it's, if you want to support GoFundMes for people that need help here, that is super great. Do your best to try and give a little bit to a lot of people because the morale boost is needed. The sheer destruction of these fires comes from the amount of people that are affected by it because Los Angeles is such a dense city. So a lot of people are affected by this. And so they need a lot of help, not just any one person.
I'm seeing Lena ask, are the D20 kids okay? Of people in the dropout community affected, I know of 2 people who completely lost their homes. They're not on camera.
Yeah.
One's full-time staff and one's in the sound department of freelancers that you typically use. But Dropout is doing everything that they can to make those people whole because they're absolutely amazing employer.
The outreach by these communities and our friends has been amazing, though. There have been people not only donating their money, but also a lot of their time and resources to helping people. So thank you so much to everybody who's done so. If you're in LA, let us know and be able to volunteer. And if you're not, thank you for reaching out.
Yeah, 2 more things on that. Number 1 is a lot of this front page on this GoFundMe is people who have raised a lot of money. I would say start at the back. The people who are not getting with the smaller GoFundMes. And then one other resource that I made that bit.ly link, so hopefully that works. This is for a spreadsheet created by Mutual Aid, which is organizations, especially if you're in LA, that are looking for specific things donated or specific types of volunteering. So you can look at that resource just to see what people need, and maybe there's a way to send it remotely.
It's super helpful to send specific things because too many places get donations they cannot use, and that becomes work that they do not need. Oh, there it is. Nice and fine print. It's very elaborate, as you can tell.
Yeah, it says, Esquina Bicycle Shop. They're looking for donations of toiletries and hygiene. You've got 930 LA, looking for volunteers only. It's an evacuation shelter site. So just if you're local and you're looking for a place that you can physically help if you have the time and no small children to take care of, this is a really good resource that I thought I'd throw in there as well. And with that,
we did it.
we
Show's
did
over.
Show's
we
over.
fixed it, folks.
We fixed the fires. God, your Terminator 2 references
I know.
too apropos. It's really scary. And I could go into detail about why these Santa Ana winds hit different because of climate change, because they did not get slowed down by the mountains, because they were started at a higher elevation. But don't worry about that. Let's talk about the board games right now.
Yeah.
And let's talk about our wonderful sponsors that help make this show possible. We couldn't do it without them. And let's start with the biggie, the World Series of the board games.
World Series of board games.
Right now, it's tournaments to find the best. You've seen some of Ruel's interviews, if you've seen past episodes with winners. And as this organization continues, maybe this event will get even more going on the side of these tournaments. And so I'm really excited to see what they do next. But what do you know? You've been there.
Oh my gosh, I was actually just thinking about my experience of it this morning because I was recalling how I played Ark Nova until I only saw animals when I closed my eyes. I played a little too much Ark Nova.
Were you training?
A little bit. I just wanted to kind of have the reps in so I could at least win one game, and I did barely. And then my second game, I just got walloped by these players that know the deck like the back of their hand.
Yeah.
And it's like a 200 card deck, so I didn't think I really stood a chance. But I loved playing against people of that caliber. It was so fun, and there's a ton of people at that caliber at the World Series of Board Games. Do we have a little commercial?
Yeah, if you want to know what it's like to go to the World Series of Board Gaming, you can check out this 30-second promo they've got for us right now.
Think you've got what it takes to compete for the ring and your share of $250,000? Well, get ready, because signups for 2025 start now. Come for the friendly competition or open gaming community. At WSBG, we've got it all. Are you the next big name in board gaming? Get your tickets now at WSBGVegas.com and use the code EARLYBIRD to save yourself $100 and be automatically entered to win one of 3 incredible prizes. There's no better time than now. So what are you waiting for? It's time to get in the game.
Yay!
Yeah.
All right. And we have another sponsor of today's show. Jake, tell us what Czech Games Edition
Czech Games Edition, a company that I think, has been around for quite some time, and I'm familiar with their logo because I used to, one of the first games I ever had was theirs, which was Codenames. Codenames?
I say that is the gamers game that goes, every home should have a copy.
Yeah.
It's for everyone. If you own, if you're not a board gamer and your family has Monopoly and Risk, they should also have Codenames.
That's a really good idea. The Gideons put a Bible in every hotel. Maybe we
Exactly.
should put Codenames in every house. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
I like this. But their newest game is called Little Alchemist.
The Gideon's Bible of gaming.
I think we've talked about this before, especially because we gave away a bunch of copies of it on Gamesgiving right here.
Whoa, I wasn't there. I care about my family. No, just kidding. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it, Bob Ruel.
It's okay. They gave away 6 copies of this game, which was a bummer because I wanted one. So we got another copy in. And
That's why.
that's really why. We gave them all away. If you don't know, actually, are you familiar with the game Alchemists? Which is kind of what this is based off of?
No.
Okay.
Is this smaller than that one?
Good deductive reasoning. It is a little bit smaller and slightly different, and I think a little easier because there's some complexity of Little Alchemist. If we go to the top down, I want to do a semi-unboxing. I say semi because I actually have to confess I already somewhat unboxed it. The reason is because I want to pop all the things that you can see.
Well, we're jacking up later, right?
But we're jacking up later for sure.
Yeah, so this
We're going to do the workout segment. Is that
Czech
what
Games Edition is another one of our sponsors for this episode, and we'll be unboxing later and showing you the game and how it works. So
Yeah.
You had
we're
to
not
give me
doing
the-
it now.
you want to play right now?
No, I want to show it off now. We're on to unbox it now.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
But this is the thing we're playing, right?
No.
Oh, you were reading it. Okay, great.
This is a much longer game than we have time for, but it's really cool.
Give me the
and it's much
pieces.
simpler. So there's a little message here that says to stop digging through the box and read this first, like a legacy game, because there are hidden things we're not supposed to touch.
Oh!
That's right. There are paper boxes in here that have locks.
Locks.
And then there are stickers, which have keys. And there's a whole sealed section of the rule book, Becca, that we're not allowed to open.
Oh my God, ever?
Well, until you beat your first game. And when you do, then whole new rules become available
Oh,
like
there's
a
1,
legacy
2, 3,
game.
4, 5, 6 different sections
my
that are
gosh.
separately stickered together.
If you don't know Alchemist or Little Alchemist, I can explain the basics of it, which is that you are an alchemist in this current term, this time a little bit littler, and you have these little player boards here, and then you actually have a little, what's going to sit here as a nice little ingredient holder.
Oh my God.
And for the top down, I'll show you there.
This is like ASMR for my brain. See that fits so nicely.
This is an app integrated game, which actually really helps with the randomness of it, because on a turn, you're going to place 2 of these little ingredients tiles. In this case, I have a little leaf or flower and a frog in a
Oh, it is. It's like a Beauty
frog
and
in
the
a
Beast
life
rose, but
preserver.
blue.
Yeah.
So sad.
And what you do is you scan the ingredients with the app, and then it's going to tell you a combination, a potion that it makes. There are a variety of potions in the game, and the app will randomize the type it makes each game.
Okay.
This is information that you share with everybody saying, hey, I looked at 2 ingredients that you don't know, but I made a flying potion. So you show everybody, and they know.
Okay,
and
so-
you now know, with using this guide, what these 2 ingredients make, because you'll put it on the ones that show those 2 spaces.
Oh.
Later on in the game, customers are going to come out wanting certain potions on this little board here, and you are going to be able to produce it for them because you know which potions are made by which ingredients.
Incredible.
So if you can give them the knowledge and figure out logically what makes what, you can sell to the customers, make the most money, and win the game. There's also a bunch of other mechanics that I don't know because I can't read past the seals until I play. Yeah.
This is sick.
It's actually really cool, and I'm really excited because look at this. There's 6 boxes of other content in here, and it's not actually a legacy game per se. It's just a
Well,
game that builds. I mean,
Sounds
maybe
like a
it's
legacy game.
Yeah,
Don't-
sure.
Yeah, this is hot dog and sandwich territory.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna say if it's got a box and it's got a sticker, it's a legacy game.
Yeah, that's fair. And like legacy games are the best. It's the only game where I giggle reading the rules, right? You know what I'm saying? When you read a new rule that's just like, now you shuffle the deck, you're like, oh, we've never done that before.
And I get to rip it.
Jake, have you ever considered that the fact that you giggle at board game rule books is unique and perhaps why you have the job you have?
Yes, but because, I read rule books all the time, I've become dead to rules now. I'm just like reading this so solemnly now. And so
yeah.
when something makes me giggle, I know it's good. And legacy games do that because they're new and fresh.
Very similar to a game we were playing the other day with a new guest, and he was laughing so much, and it made me realize how dead inside I am. Apropos of nothing. Anyway, my only question is this, Jake. When are we gonna play?
Well, honestly, let's just play later after this. I would love
Okay.
to play this
Yeah, that
again.
sounds good.
And
Yeah.
maybe we'll do it on camera one of these days too.
Yay! Playing games off camera. I love her. What's that like?
You don't know her
delightful.
as well anymore. Little Alchemist, again from Czech Games Edition. If you want to check it out, it's everywhere now. And let us know in our Discord how well your games went.
Yeah!
Well done.
Did you see how fast I did that?
Yes, it was very quick.
It was perfect. Good. Box fart.
It's a
Good
well
box fart.
manufactured box right there.
Yeah. This game is not only for children, but great for the whole family. Adults will enjoy it too.
That's the thing, it's kind of marketed for kids with the whole little title, but honestly, it's really good for adults. I'm very enticed.
Enticed. Excellent. Thanks so much to Czech Games Edition and World Series of Board Games for sponsoring our final sponsor.
Today!
It's you!
Yeah.
I love that you were like, something's asked of me. Something is required. What are we doing?
I'll just be a nanosecond behind you.
If you want to help support Good Time Society and all of the different video content we produce, and especially this show, a really good way to do that is to head to patreon.com/goodtimesociety. And soon but not yet, we've talked a lot about crowdfunding that will be coming this year. Obviously, there are people who need donations a lot more right now, so we've decided to delay that a little bit, and we'll be coming at you with with our crowdfunding campaign soon.
Yeah.
But you can find the pre-launch page for our Blood on the Clock Tower series.
Do people know?
Kickstarter.
They know we made an episode already. Do they know we made a second episode? Is that public?
Stop. That's totally secret.
No, Jake,
No,
they
no.
don't.
Well, now they have to wait
Perfect.
till
Yeah, they have to
another
wait.
date.
They'll find it.
Okay, and they'll forget by that time. So, move right along to our grab bag of games. That's right, we say everything in tandem here on Good Time Society because it's a good time to make people try and do it.
Yeah.
First up, we have Popcats Fighter. This is a game that I will tell you about.
You're doing great filling in for Ruel, by the way,
Ruel
Becca.
is sick. We forgot.
Yeah.
How did we get this far along into the
I don't
episode
know.
not mention? We love Ruel. He came down with a little bug last night, so send him your love and good vibes for him to have a quick recovery.
We're thinking of you, Ruel, and you better be watching to hear this message.
Yeah. Popcats Fighter, Unleash the Furry. No, it's not.
Well, you
it's
just read
not
that
what
sentence.
you think. It says furry, yeah. I don't know if they realized they were going to get a whole other subgenre of audience for this game, but this is published by Violet Daisy Games.
Ooh.
The designer is Estefania Rodriguez, and artist is Arnel Balliot. It's a two-player game, and the release is TBD, but later this year. It's a hand management, take that, and team-based game. There are not prototype pictures just yet, but oh, here we go. Here's one. We've got a 1v1 take that card game inspired by retro fighting arcade games and a fiercely immersive RPG. You can build up combos, unleash your energized super moves, and power on perks to defeat your enemy.
Were you ever any good at arcade fighting games?
You know, one time I faced off against a Street Fighter champion in like a video we were making that never got released for a show about board game cafes. And I was down in San Diego, and one of the bartenders was like, I've won a competition for Street Fighter. And I was like, great, play me. And I beat him. What? Yeah, I think I had Chun-Li.
Wow, and this video was
yeah.
never released, you say?
It was never released. And
Wonder
that's
why.
One of
How
my,
convenient.
The shame.
Yeah.
Chun-Li, yeah, you just
the
kicked him
production
1,000
company
times.
mysteriously disappeared, and one bartender went missing in San Diego.
Whoa, that sounds like the subject of a podcast we should do. It's like a mystery now.
No. That was the guy I beat.
Oh, gotcha.
Anyway, this is unrelated to the Popcat Fighter, who's about to unleash some furries that they never expected. Other thoughts?
Well, I love a Take That game. I haven't played Take That in a while.
Take
Was
that
that-
is just
that a joke?
you're coming at your opponent.
Yeah, but it means a little bit more antagonism, right? Define Take That then?
No, you define take that then. Ruel's not here.
I thought it was like more of a direct hindrance kind of game. Maybe it's not. I guess if it's a two-player, you're always hindering
You know
your
what? This
opponent.
is the beauty of Board Game Geek, and we will define a take that game.
Yeah. What is the definition of Take That?
If we follow the mechanism button and the internet decides to work, here we go. Like dice thrown in 1v1.
Yeah.
Love
I was like, Jake,
dice
you've
thrown.
played a board game with me recently. You have played Take That.
This is.
That's just how I do it.
Yes.
I keep Jake from doing things when we play games. That's my main strategy.
This is just a blue player game in Magic terms.
Blue player.
Competitive maneuvers that directly target one's opponent, progress towards victory.
Yeah, like a hindering. Yeah,
but
okay.
do not directly eliminate any characters or components representing the opponent. Such mechanics include stealing, nullifying, or forced discarding of one opponent's resources, actions, or abilities.
Yeah, it's like a pain process, right? Whereas like some two-player games, you're kind of competing, but that one's just like, I hinder you.
Yeah.
Take
and,
that.
You know, it's got to be a two-player game for that, says a commander player,
Well, I
because...
mean, Dune Imperium was one of the ones that's listed there, right?
Take...
Is there a Take That component? to
I
it?
would say that the war mechanic.
Yeah,
So
oh, yeah,
there's so many
sure,
layers. There's
sure.
the deck building aspect of Dune Imperium, as well as the end of each round you have a battle,
Mm-hmm.
and only one person can win it, and whoever has the biggest army that round is going to take it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why Dune Imperium is one of the greatest games
You
ever.
have to play Uprising.
I bought it.
Does
that count?
Does that you have the two-player, the one where you can have 6
I'm lying.
players?
I bought Rise of X and haven't played
Yes,
it.
okay, because I was going to say, because
Yeah.
Uprising's another one, yeah. I played a 6-player version of that where it's teams, and you would kind of love it, because it's the Emperor versus Muad'Dib.
Ooh, we love that little mouse of the desert. All right, moving right along, we've got Micro Hero
the little ones.
Hercules. This is a Kickstarter that currently has way gone beyond its goal. It's made $40,000 so far. Let's watch the video.
Is their goal $500?
It sure was. You know, you want to make sure
Nice
you
to
get
say,
it, right?
yeah, well, it's nice to
It's
say
a
when it
2-player
8,000%.
game, and it's coming out in June. It's got chaining, cooperative gameplay, deck building, in-game bonuses, events, hand management, multi-use cards, and a solo version.
Whoa, well timed.
Yeah, it's a roguelike solo deck building card game revisiting Greek mythology through humorous illustrations.
Okay.
They have a pay what you want system, so that's pretty cool. That's a cool way to handle your campaign, and people who can donate or pay more can pay more. So you step into the mythological and humorous world of micro heroes. Hercules, it's a minimalist game inspired by the 12 labors of Hercules.
The 12.
There we go. You prove your strength and resilience as you face increasingly challenging obstacles in 12 rounds.
Oh, wow. Ray, can you name any of Hercules' labors?
Yes. Killing Medusa.
Killing Medusa?
That's the easiest one. I stole the easiest
A
one.
lot
So
of them
now
are
it's your
killing
turn.
people, I think, right? Because
I
it's also
think-
like slaying is the Hydra one of them too?
Defeating the Minotaur at Tirith? I don't know. That sounds right?
Yeah, or in a labyrinth, or a farm.
Minas Tirith.
Minas
Yeah,
Tirith.
I definitely did.
Different
Yes,
mythology.
sorry, the wrong labyrinth.
Yeah, go to
This
the
is-
underworld and come back. Touch the underworld and come back.
Very relevant to my interest because there's a Netflix show that unfortunately got canceled after its one season, but it's a modern retelling of Greek mythology called Chaos with a K.
Oh, yeah.
And Jeff Goldblum plays Zeus, and not Odysseus, who's the sad boy? Orpheus and Eurydice is like one of the main storylines.
Yeah?
And the
It got
twist
canceled?
is Eurydice not that into Orpheus. Yeah, so
Oh,
awkward.
mythology indeed.
It's so freaking good, and it's set in the modern day. If we had real gods that interacted with our real world and like knew they were real, what would that look like? And I know any given Sunday. This is hearsay. Maybe if the fans rebel, you know, sometimes different networks pick stuff up. But
yeah, maybe. Netflix doesn't give it away very often, unfortunately.
give it away, give it
It
away.
was Jeff Goldblum. Someone else big was in that, right?
Yes.
Sorry to make you-
Who's the woman from Glee and everything else? No, not her. Different woman.
Jane Lynch.
It's not Jane Lynch, but she looks like Jane Lynch.
That is the only Glee cast member I can name as well.
That's IMDb.
Don't worry, an intern is on it. That said, I don't see anybody else that I recognize.
You do.
Oh, David
you
Thewlis.
do. So many huge people. It's Janet McTeer.
Janet McTeer.
She is in Ozark. She's like the lawyer. I'm a big fan of Ozark because it's set in a place I used to vacation as a child. That's
Yeah, you
why I
ran a
know her
restaurant on
name.
the lake, right?
Absolutely, I
Embezzled
did.
for a Mexican cartel.
You know, like we would get rentals there every summer and like right on ski-doos. It's a hip place when you're in Missouri. All right, yeah, so that's everything about my favorite show that I was reminded of when I saw My Hero Hercules.
Walking back that tangent to here. Love it.
But I remembered where I tangented,
Yes,
so
no, you nailed
that's
it.
huge. Again, I really think this pay what you want for the physical copy is a really, really cool way to build a campaign. Obviously, not all campaigns can do that because they're a little more expensive to produce, but
Is it a purely solo game or is it multiplayer as well? Because you said co-op.
it's set 1 to 2 in
Okay,
Ruel's
so there's a-
notes,
yeah.
so
Yeah, there's a
he's
co-op version.
never ever wrong. I believe that. I think it's cooperative. You can just play.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Games together. Yeah, so that's a fun one. Coming up next,
Fantastic.
we've got Penguin Party.
Penguin
What happens
Party.
when you stack your penguins together? And I know so many things about it. The designer is the one and only Dr. Rainer Knizia.
Reiner's so freaking good, man.
Yeah, from 25th Century Games. This is for 2 to 6 players, coming out in February. So close. How does he design so many games?
And
he's
so
been doing it for so long.
consistently well.
Yeah, so players collectively build a pyramid of penguins, trying to empty their hands of cards along the way. The deck consists of 36 penguin cards. And you deal the deck out as evenly as possible with the final card in a 5-player game starting as the first card in the base of the pyramid. On a turn, you either play a card to the left or right of the base of the pyramid, which can be at most 8 cards wide at the base, or on a higher level, so long as it's supported by 2 penguins. And one of them has to be the same color as the card being played. If you cannot play a card, you discard your hand face down and take as many penalty markers as the number of cards you didn't play. If you empty your hand, you can return 2 penalty markers previously collected to the supply. You play as many rounds as the number of players, with each player starting one of the rounds, and whoever has the fewest penalty markers at the end wins.
Oh, fewest penalty markers. That's interesting. So it's about efficiency, I guess.
Yeah,
That's
and
cool.
important note, it's already been published in Korean, and Ruel has the Korean version. It's simple and light, kind of like Flip 7, and has potential to be a favorite among non-gamers and casual gamers alike. It's that light filler between the heavier games, and this shouldn't be overlooked amongst the plethora of Knizia games that are released this year specifically and every year in general. And look at, I really like this like Mai Tai drinking penguin right in the middle here, having a nice vacay. I thought he was wearing a big hat, or she, but really that's just the chair, so.
Oh,
I
nice.
also thought it was a hat.
Yeah. All right.
This has got a jacked up matchup written all over it.
It sure does. We will be penguin partying at some point, I'm sure. Maybe even with the Korean version. What? This is just someone who made a fun penguin out of the cards. That is not how you
That's
play
just art,
the game,
folks.
y'all.
Nicely done. Let me submit it. Unless it's a mode, yeah.
Oh, now's the time we do a transition. And, you know, if I were in a pyramid, we've really been lacking on transitions this episode.
You're nailing it here.
If I were in a pyramid of living beings, I don't think I want to be on the very top because you could fall. I wouldn't want to be on the bottom because that's a lot of pressure. I think I want to be in the medium. Testing me.
Oh no!
Not the top,
Ruel,
not the
come
bottom.
back. Ruel,
Yeah,
we miss
medium.
you. Ruel, we need you. I'll never talk bad about your transitions again, Ruel.
This looks like a new iteration on medium of the base game, which came out, I want to say, like 2019, possibly. Totally guessing. I could easily find with a few clicks, and I won't. So this is. The original medium was based on Mind Meld.
Right, Mind
But
Meld.
it had cards, so you weren't coming up organically with the words that you were trying to meld. You were trying to do that based on a card you pulled out of the pack. One of those classic, everybody's been playing this game in improv class for a long time.
Yeah.
Let's print it out. This is from Greater Than Games that does some really great stuff. And I meant the designers, they were super sweet. So this is for 2 to 5 players. Pretty quick to play, 30 to 45 minutes. It's coming out in June of this year. And, in the game of medium testing fate, you and your friends harness powerful extrasensory abilities to send psychic messages across the table. So you and your partner think of the medium, the one word connecting the 2 words on your cards, and you say that word out loud at the same time. You act as a medium to find the medium through the medium of cards. It's called medium.
You
Like,
paid every time you say the word?
It's a little. It's like a little bit like it. It sounds like a quicker Mysterium almost. Like a little quicker one-on-one, more gameplay Mysterium. Am I? Oh.
Well, yeah. Mysterium's more like art interpretation a little bit, whereas this is a little bit about like word association.
Speaking of improv games, I just said straight up no and offered nothing else.
So the cards have words on them, or they have like pictures?
They have words. So, yeah, Mysterium,
okay.
Yeah.
also a great game with this thematic universe. Both have mediums. No, this is, you have 2 cards. We both see our words are penguin and tomato. And Jake and I at the same time are going to try and say the word that we think is in the middle of those 2 words, which we will do 3, 2, 1, blushing.
And we do it again.
3, 2, 1,
brush.
ray.
And brush.
Hold on. Okay, you said brush when I...
Yeah. So you said blushing, and I said
Yeah, because, you know, a tomato-colored penguin,
yes. And
probably embarrassed.
Well, and a tomato soft and a penguin soft.
Wow, okay, weird.
Well, the whole point of it being weird is we have different brains, but we'll get there.
Well, you know, if...
We don't stop
We'll
to
see.
judge my
We'll keep
answer.
playing until you do.
Well, we don't have to keep playing. I just wanted to judge your answer.
We were about to get there because we had brush and ray, and then we'd say.
Yeah, because we said soft and
blush,
blushing,
and then-
I said ray.
That's what I think of when
And
I
I
think
said,
of
like,
me.
I think you put on
For
with
sure.
a soft brush, you put on blush.
Oh, that's nice.
Thank you.
Yeah, okay, great. I think we won.
And I think we won. We decidedly didn't.
My guess is that this is additional cards and additional words, as far as I can tell. We'll go with that.
Yes, it's an expansion.
Yeah, it's just an expansion, but
More words and better words, maybe.
better
even.
words, maybe. Yeah. In order to test one's fate. Well. There's a little something going on Kickstarter.
Tell me more.
Yeah, well, I will. Every January, Kickstarter celebrates the spirit of creativity with Make 100, an open invitation for creators to launch small projects, offering just 100 rewards. And for some, this is an initiative to dive into an idea that's been simmering. And for others, it's a chance to explore a new discipline or try something completely unexpected. With Make 100, the creative possibilities are endless and just a little quirky. So all of these things need to offer 100 of something. So let's see. Make what?
This is interesting. So in January, they implement something that people should be doing in the new year, like a new thing, and they're trying to inspire people to start projects. And the theme for this year is Make 100.
Yeah. So okay, so you have to offer 100 rewards, and I think that's open to interpretation, whether that's 100 different rewards or exactly 100 of the same reward.
Sure.
From 100 tiny printing presses to 100 ceramic family portraits. Like hand-drawn
100
pet
tiny-
portrait on ceramic ring dish. Oh, wow, we need to see more of this.
What a cool
Those are
one.
quite good.
Yeah, these are amazing. Animals on ceramic.
Whose pet is a polar bear, though? Sus. A koala.
I think anything can be your pet as long as you claim it from a picture you saw one time on the internet.
I think one of
the
Hercules'
internet.
labors was own a polar bear. Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. Look at that.
There's the transition we were looking for. How many are still available is the real question. Available rewards. Come on, baby. How many?
This has rapidly become this Kickstarter project. It's ceramic bowls with pets.
26, 14 of 40 left.
So you're
14
trying to
of
get an
40
Oshi bowl is
left.
what you're thinking?
Yeah.
To go with your
Yeah.
Oshi portrait.
Oh
I don't know
my
if any of
gosh.
you remember, if you watch our early gameplay or how to plays in what was Becca's living room for a little bit during COVID times. But there's a nice portrait of Oshi in gleaming armor on your
I
wall.
just talked to our new babysitter about that portrait this morning.
Such a good one.
Yeah, and here's one that Ruel picked out. This is Pocket Wars Dungeon, a fast portable battle game featuring custom wooden dice, a storage bag, and a 6-page RPG zine for endless pocket-sized adventures. It has 105 backers, which seems like whoever did 101 really missed the mark.
Well, but is there 100 element to it? Is that what it just has to have something that has 100 is kind of the...
All gone, none left. Maybe there were exactly 100 available.
Oh, is make 100 of them.
Lovingly cut and folded by hand, these collectible zines are limited to 100 bundles for this campaign. But I guess they could always launch again. Be one of the lucky 100 backers
Interesting.
to receive this limited edition gaming experience to your mailbox. And, oh, that's us. All right.
I love how many people talk about Lil B right now because we simply don't mention him as another pet, but he exists.
It's okay. I always stick up for Lil B.
Thank you.
That's my
He's a good
guy.
guy.
Yeah, Little B is a little cat that is a bastard.
Yeah.
That's what I know about that. All right, here's one more we got to shout out on Make 100. Make 100 fidget hedgehogs, and luckily they made their goal. Fidget toys are popular with children and adults alike. This hedgehog is adorable and feels great in your hands.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
That's pretty sweet. Look at those little
these pretty beads.
Wow.
Man, Bella would love this. And let's see, how many have they made?
Ooh.
42 left out of 50.
Okay.
Okay, so there is the random color, choice of color, and a pair of choice of color. And altogether, that's 50. Although I will say that's 100. Sorry, altogether that's 100, but
You're
I
really
will
doing
say,
the counting here.
well, I will say that if you're doing a pair, technically that's 120 total hedgehogs.
Put a comment on the. For those of you looking for these, by the way, they can all be found on the Kickstarter.com/make100.
That's
website.
the one. All right, and last but not least, we're getting to the end of our show here, but
Yeah,
do we have time?
I think we do. We each only take 9 turns.
I don't know what it is, but I'm ready to find out. Are you ready for our
Jacked up match up.
Whoa!
Look at that.
You gotta punch the
I know.
air.
I thought I would do a little bit of headbutting because sometimes you guys punch, but it's good to get a little bit of variety, especially since we were doing.
We do
You can
both?
headbutt and punch. Yeah. You just don't have quite the range. It's Castle Combo. It's been sitting here the whole time. Do you know Castle Combo?
No.
Good. You're gonna like it.
But I love Pandasaurus games.
Yes, and you know what? It's another one shown to me by one friend named Ruel Gaviola.
See, we have to say everything together here.
This guy, like, the thing is, when he shows games on this show, I don't know half the things he's talking about, and then they are generally very good. I will say his discerning is amazing.
Really?
I've never really been disappointed by something he's shown me.
Let's just do a Ruel appreciation show. Maybe.
We don't have the time. It's like got to be 12 hours long for how much appreciation we have for this guy.
We'll get the stream going.
All right, let's just leave the money and the keys in there because whatever. This is Castle Combo. What's the exact description here? In Castle Combo, players recruit 9 characters and place them in a 3x3 card tableau. So what we're going to be doing is eventually you're going to be drafting cards from a market here and you're going to be putting them in a 3x3 tableau. When you put your first one down, it doesn't matter where it is because it could be anywhere. When you get another card, you must put it orthogonally adjacent. So it can't be here, it can't be here. But you could determine
But
where, so it could be above or below. But then that determines 2 of your 3 rows, right?
Yes. Yes. It
So
would.
you can
Or
place them.
2 of your 3 columns.
There you go. She said it well. All right. So that's the basics of what you're going to be building. Once we've built a 3x3 grid, that's it. We score them. Game's over.
Okay.
Okay. The fun part of this, though, is that if you want to start us off, we each get 2 keys and $15.
Okay.
And by dollars, I mean coins. Do you guys? What do you normally say when it comes to currency? Do you say bucks? Do you say dollars? Do you say exactly what's in the game?
Gross. I say boxing.
Gross. You say
I'm
boxing.
re-listening to Mistborn
you
ever since,
Mistborner.
The Final Empire, which is book 1 in the Mistborn series, ever since we played the deck building game.
Yeah, that deck building game, man.
It's amazing. From Brotherwise, absolutely love Brotherwise, love the brothers, love their games, and love Mistborn.
Yeah, if you haven't checked out Mistborn, the deck building game, we have a how to play for it that is well written and
good.
well performed, if I
Look,
do say so
Rarely
myself.
do I watch the video in order to learn how to play a game.
I do remember you being like, hey, this video is really helpful.
Yeah.
You were very surprised
Hey,
after
our videos are pretty good.
after making these for 7 years together. Like, hey, we should use these more often.
Well,
I understand.
I'm in them.
Yeah, I know.
So it's hard to look at that. Do you understand?
Yes, because you said it to the man who looks at them all the time, multiple times throughout his day.
It's different.
It's different for you. You're inoculated.
Well, if you were in them, you would feel differently.
I do. In fact, there's a video coming out. Actually, I think tomorrow that features me. As a matter of fact.
Oh.
Yeah, and it was hard for me to edit. So I understand.
Thank God you finally get it.
I do.
And that reminds me that there was one segment we skipped, which we'll get to soon.
Let's do it at the end, maybe.
Yeah, we'll do it later.
Okay.
But that was today. We'll find out what was hot on the channel in just a bit.
The messenger pawn goes to the village. Okay. This is a very simple little game. You're going to be on your turn. You can do first one thing. You can spend a key. The key allows you to move the messenger. The messenger either lives on the row of the citadel cards or the village cards. There's 2 rows here. There's the villagers, which are a little bit less money to purchase. And then there's the castle row here, which has a little bit more of the nobles, which are a little bit more expensive.
These have more integrity.
Yes, more integrity. They're more salt of the earth kind of people.
Yeah.
So you could spend a key to move, just depleting the key, and then on your turn, you can then buy a card from the row where the messenger is.
Okay.
So you must unlock that row to be able to buy there. You spend the keys, and then you take the card. You put the card wherever you want in your tableau. As I mentioned, you must put it orthogonally, and the card comes with a number of benefits. First off, there's the cost here.
That's a hindrance, but true.
That's true. There's also these little symbols here. These are known as the shields. There are 6 shields in the game: yellow, orange, green, blue, and
some other
red
colors.
and purple.
Oh, from memory.
Yeah. And each card does a thing either when you acquire it or scores points at the end of the game. So for instance, this one, when you do it, instantly gets you 1 coin per green shield in your tableau.
Gotcha.
And at the end of the game, it'll get you 1 victory point per villager you have. This little column here is the villager, the brown, whereas the castle people are in
They put their
purple,
name on a plank
or
of
in
wood.
gray.
They put theirs on a fancy banner. Got it.
Yeah, that's right. Additionally, some of the when you purchase them, some of the cards have this little symbol here, which means you move the messenger. And it says down. It's because I'm supposed to put the villagers below the castle because highborns and all that, right?
Oh.
But more integrity, as you mentioned.
Thank you.
More integrity.
Ooh,
it's here.
look at that. Ray made a little zoom.
Ooh, thank you, Ray.
window, which
Well
I like
done.
to call a thumb cam.
All right, and if you purchase that, then it moves the messenger automatically, is what it's
I
saying.
see.
So I think we can actually kind of go through them as they appear, and we can just start the game.
Yeah, you kick it off.
You want me to start? Okay,
Yeah.
great. I'll start by.
Hold on, this is immediately -1 if you have a highborn?
It gives you a discount for all future purchases of castle cards. Same with this.
Gotcha.
A purchase for all future.
Cool. Can I go first?
You suggested I go first, so I'll take the fisherman.
Sick.
I'll spend 2 gold putting it back in, and this does not move the villager, so I won't move him.
Great, because you didn't take the one I wanted, so everything is fine. Ooh, there's a witch. I like her. 1 coin per wheat. Okay, I'm also interested in a forever discount, and that's going to be for the stonemason. She good at chopping, even though her thing is backwards, whatever. And she's going to move the messenger up,
Okay.
and now I get discounts on villagers.
All villagers cost you 1 coin less. In the instance of a coin where it costs 0, you do not get a coin back, though, which is true, I think, of all games. Great,
Okay.
my turn. Oh, I should note, so you get 3 points for every shield that's in that column. Not just above or below, it includes itself.
Ooh, okay.
And I'll get 4 points if this card is on the corner of my tableau at the end of the game. So that's where placement comes important. Great. Ooh, now I could do this Baron, who gets me a discount on both, which is bonkers, but it gets me 10 points if I have no yellow shields in my tableau. Well, I got 2 yellow shields, so I'm not going to get the points for them, which is kind of a bummer. So I think what we'll do, oh man, maybe I spend a key and go get another inventor? Nah. Let's buy the pawnbroker. The pawnbroker costs 3 for me because of my discount with the fisherman. And I'll take the pawnbroker and add him here. And I get 1 coin for every card that costs 4, of which I have 1. So I just get a coin back.
Move the messenger!
And the messenger moves. Your turn.
Alas, I was interested in that card.
I forgot to tell you, there's one other thing you can do, which is all the cards have this back on them.
Yeah.
And if you choose to, because you're out of money, for instance, you can always take a card and put it in your tableau and fill a space and get 6 coins and 2 keys.
Oh.
At the end of the game, keys are each worth a point. Leftover coins are tiebreakers.
Okay, got it. Good to know. I thought it was saying I could buy from the top of the stack. You took what I wanted because I am into stone orange cards.
There will be more, and then sometimes they have multiple shields, so you might find a double.
Ooh, but that inventor is going to give me a 1 coin right away, and it costs 1 less because I get the villagers for less, so I will pay 1 for an inventor, and oh gosh.
It's just a 3x3 grid, but it actually has a lot of choice, right? Especially in the beginning, because you don't know which direction to expand.
Yeah, I'm gonna get 1 victory point per villager, so let's go to town on villagers. And I have to go orthogonal, so I can't go corner, and I don't wanna take up the orange spots. Okay.
Okay, great. And, well, we don't know if that's in the middle.
Oh, I get 1 coin right away.
Yes.
2 coins because I have 2 green symbols.
Now, you say you could go to the corner, but, you know, this doesn't have to be in the middle of
Yes,
your...
it does.
Okay, great.
I need maximum points.
Yes, but I'm saying even if it's at the top of the column, you'll still get points for oranges down, for instance. It doesn't have to be above and below. It's just saying in the column.
Gotcha.
That's what I'm saying. So you have a little bit more option.
Thank you. I thought it meant above and below.
Yeah.
But it does, but all the way.
This is the only other card with a thing we need to talk about, which is this little coin purse here. Leftover coins are allowed to go onto this card at the end of the game, and therefore will give you points.
Ooh.
Only up to 5 coins, though.
Ooh.
There are also some cards that add coins from the display onto this, giving you, again, potentially more points.
Sick. Cool.
So that's just the only weird icon, which is that at the end of the game, any of your leftover coins can go onto these cards up to a maximum of 5 for this.
Right.
One. Okay.
What do you want?
Yeah, I think I want to...
Spend your keys.
Per different... What is this? 1 coin per different
colored
symbol?
shield.
Yeah, so I get $3 if I did that.
How's your money supplies?
My money's fine. I just don't want to keep going down to the villager area for you to be able to go get them so easily. But let's do it. I'm gonna go spend it. Well, no, you know what? I'm not. I'm gonna stay here, and we're gonna go with the. This is really what I should be doing, would be the witch. So $4 for the witch. I'll take a coin back. And I get 1 coin per shield and a key per purple shield of 1 neighbor. You're my neighbor, you have no purple shields, so I won't get any of that. But at the end of the game, I'll get 9 points if this is missing. So
if you never get a purple.
If I never get a purple.
Oh, that means the purples are gonna be always waiting for me when I want them.
This moves the villager back up. I get 1 coin per shield, which is 3 coins. And that's my turn.
Okay. So I'm looking for oranges. There's no orange out. I'm looking for villagers, and there's no villagers. And we're on the noble row, so I could pay a key to get down here. This professor, that cares about noble stuff. Oh, it looks like 3 of the colors are.
Which question?
Like, okay. The shields could be for either.
Oh, the
type.
distribution? Ooh, there's a meta to this that I forgot about. So blues are more common in the castles by a long shot.
That makes
and
sense.
yellows are more common in the villagers by a long shot.
Okay.
Let me actually put this on the display here
Sorry,
so you
touched
guys
my
can
mic.
see it. So yeah, maybe not that best, but regardless, blue, purple, green, red, orange, gold, in descending order, are more higher in the castle.
Gotcha.
Or present, sorry.
Here we go. Okay. And then I do have to make a choice, I guess.
You can always spend a key to go back down to the villagers.
I don't have any wheat yet, and the Baron is going to make everything less expensive for me, so I
that is
will
a
get
good
the
grab.
Baron.
Yeah, I think that's
for
smart.
3. You are mine. Where do I?
Where's the Baron go? Okay, the Baron's going there.
Yeah. Sweet.
All right. That reveals, a grave digger. Okay. What is that symbol? I don't think I've ever seen that. Gain the cost of a discarded card as gold. Interesting. His symbol's not on here. Oh, choose and discard one of the 3 cards in the village display. Oh, I get to discard one of these and gain the cost of it as gold, which 2 of these are 0, so that'd be a bummer.
Well, get yourself some bees.
Yeah, well, I don't want purple, so I think I'm gonna go with the Professor. So the Professor costs $4. I'll pay 5 and take $1 back, and the Professor brings it down to the villagers, unfortunately, but whatever. I think we're gonna go down here. Now I get 1 coin per each symbol that is different, right? Each seal that is different. So I have 3 coins. Did I get that right?
That's right.
Okay.
And you may want to scooch up just so your bottom card's like there.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I can adjust that.
I love a good stage picture. Get this dirty old score sheet out of here. All right. Now my question is.
This also brings that down. Okay.
Yes, which is perfect for me
you're
because
welcome.
I'm interested in the vicar.
That's a good one for you.
Yeah, so, because all I don't want is wheat. So the vicar is going to cost me 0, and I get 1 coin per villager, which is 2. And then I'll get victory points per coins at the end of the game.
Whoa. Yes, that are on there. You'll get 2 victory points for every coin that is on there. up to a maximum
And I
of
have
5.
to find a way to put coins on it?
Correct. There are some cards that do it, and at the end of the game, any of your leftover coins can be distributed onto those cards. So it's worth
that's
0.
what I'm interested in. I want the in-game coins to be worth points. That's what I care about. Okay, so, gosh, this is getting difficult. I didn't get to use my Baron's ability. I could use a key if something else is better. 3 per one of each type of dude. 4 per
Blue
dude.
shield in the row, not column.
That's better. That's better. And I can make it cheaper by 1. So I would just pay 5.
Yeah, these it's not worth something now, but it could be an investment if you can make it play out, for sure.
Yeah. All right. Fudge. Okay, but I do get
Also
one.
costs you 0, which is nice.
Well, yeah. It was going to cost me 0 anyway because I
That's
get
true.
2 for free. But whatever. I'm going to place it
Whoa, okay.
here. Is that crazy? Why are you acting like
No,
it's
I
crazy?
just didn't picture it that way, is all I mean. It's not crazy.
You've been picturing my
She put it to the
tableau?
right?
Okay, I'm gonna go up here actually, so you don't make weird noises.
That raises the messenger to here.
Okay, I raised the messenger. I'm gonna get 1 coin per villager, which is 3. 1, 2, 3. And then at the end of the game, I'll get 2 per leftover coin.
All right. I'm going to buy the judge, who costs $4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Upon acquiring the judge, I get 2 keys. I'll take a 3 key here and take 1 back. And
Ooh, it
I'll
moves back down.
put
The card.
it here.
Okay. Dang it! Is there a mechanic here? I remember my question to switch out all 3, or I have to
Oh,
get this
to
card.
purge the thing?
Yeah.
I do not believe that there is. That's
I
what the
don't
whole point of
want
the
it.
messenger being able to move to a different part of the market.
Refresh. Choose
No, I think this
and
is who
discard.
we
Yeah.
live with.
Okay. Yeah. It's just because there's an ability like the Gravedigger. So.
Well, if you also could flip a card and just buy 6 and 2 coins, because that's 2 victory
No, I can do something cooler.
Yeah, you
I
can.
think the Gravedigger is pretty sweet, so I'm gonna pay a key.
Especially now he's sweet.
Yeah, it's gonna cost me 1 less because of my Baron, so I will pay 3. And then I will discard the Shepherd. And the Shepherd is worth 5 coins, so I gain the cost of it as coins.
Nice.
And I'm gonna get 2 points per coin at the end of the game again. So that part's
If you can
less
get them
cool.
on there, yep. I mean, if you can get coins on there, that's pretty awesome.
Where do we go? How about up here? All right, bro.
All right, bro. I have some tough decisions. Ooh, no, I don't have tough decisions. I have
what are you
easy
doing?
decisions.
What do you see? I didn't want to give you anything.
I'm gonna spend a key.
Okay.
I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna grab the philosopher.
Don't.
Yeah.
I worked hard to get
costs
that
2.
out of there.
Yeah, well, you profited from it, so we're gonna go right here.
What's that do?
Well, it does nothing except for gives me another discount on top level people at the castle. But if this symbol is missing, I get 10 victory points. The red shield, which I haven't seen any red shields, so.
There's one. So you have 2 restrictions on what you can get.
It's not that I can't get it, I'll just lose the points for getting it. But yes, you're right.
Sure, if you don't want 9 or 10 points.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Okay, I've got all the money in the world now. 'Cause you've only
Okay,
got
brag
4.
a little bit.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm poor. I am very poor.
And I've got 15, so I'm feeling good about that. This sculptor here is gonna give, one of my orange symbols I've been desperately searching for. And then I have 2 purple, so I'll have to get 2 keys.
Here's an example of where you'd get a benefit. This says 2 gold on each card with a bag on it. Therefore, when you place it, you just place 2 gold from the supply on there. That's points.
2 gold on each card. Oh!
Including itself. And now that you've got 3 of them, that's gonna be 6 points.
Yeah, but I'm missing out on 10 if I take a
There
wheat.
you go. There you
So
go.
I won't.
That's what's known as the castle combo.
The castle combo. We're gonna take the sculptor, even though it's yet another thing that wants coins on cards, which may be just freaking silly. I've got 3 of those now. It costs me just 1 because I have 2 discounts on villagers. So it's gonna be so hard to get all this change. I've got so much change to pay 1. It moved up. I'm gonna get 2 keys. And now I'm rolling in it.
Wow, yeah, those keys. All right. A baker is now available. Ooh, the prince. I'm running out of money. We'll take the apothecary, which moves the villager down. It only cost me 1 because of my discounts.
Just get out of here.
You heard me. And that's it.
Okay, my options are all freaking wheat, so I'm gonna be spending a key. And what's up here in the party zone?
The party zone.
Yeah,
we got
I'm
a
sorry, I mean
banker,
the
a
castle.
prince, and a general. So that banker, excuse me, is another one of those coins on cards card.
Yeah, I think the banker's good for me. 1 per blue or key per different stuff. Okay, we're paying a key to move up to the castle, and I'm taking a banker. Oh my God, it costs 7? Luckily, I got it. I'm just gonna pay 6 because of my baron. It's gonna go here, getting me an additional 3 victory points because of my stonemason.
Nice.
And I'm gonna pay the 6 and get 2 free monies on each of my cares about coins in the in-game cards.
Nice combo.
Thank you.
You should note that you could also instead get 3 coins, but this is a much smarter
3
play.
keys, yeah.
Keys, thank you, yeah.
And it's gonna be 1 point per coin on a card.
It's actually, I think, 1 point per card with this bag on it. We'll double check.
That seems
look
also
how it's
right.
different.
And that's 3
Yeah.
coins, but
That's still
it
3
got me
coins, yeah.
6, 7, 8, 9.
I also
so
could
that's
be
9
wrong.
points.
It could be that. It could be a lot more. So we'll find out when we get there. This moved it down though, right, Becca?
Gain 1 point for each gold stored on all the cards with
so
purses.
yeah, you were right. Nice. That moved it down, correct? The
This
villager?
is like,
Yeah, it was
this
good
was
for
a
you.
12-point card so far. It could get bigger.
Yeah.
That's busted.
It's awesome.
I did pay a lot of money for it.
All right, done?
Done.
Okay, so that moved this down, which brings this here. An officer came available. I have a lousy $2.
Oh wait, you have a 3-key ring? That's cool.
Yeah, if you get 3 of them. Yeah. 3 of that. Oh,
I
the
would play this in the
baker's
World Series of Board Games.
So good for me. I gotta get the baker. It costs 0.
In the pumpkin maker?
1 key
Oh,
per
banker.
villager.
Banker.
Yeah. 3 coins per 0. It's gotta be this. All right,
Okay,
baker.
what happens?
I get a coin per yellow shield, of which I have 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'll take a 5 and make change.
Oh my gosh, we're
And I get a
two.
key per villager, which is 1, 2, 3, 4.
We're on the penultimate turn.
Penultimate turn, which was
When our
mine.
tableau becomes 9 cards, we count up our points.
You go.
We talking flesh and blood? Uh-oh.
Ooh, flesh and
Video just went
blood.
up. Boop, 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 ba-doo.
Oh yeah, we preempted ourselves. We'll get offline so you can watch it.
Okay, oh, it's 11 o'clock. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh my God, I gotta make a decision and I don't freaking want any wheat. So we're gonna go up north.
Yeah, look at all this wheat.
I could get 8 points for this prince who cares about blue shields. I could get 4 points per combination of red and blue. Don't want that. And
Hey Ray, I'll need a pen when you got a sec.
6 points per set of 3 different colors.
Per 3 that are different? What does that say? There's your little
I've
guide over
already
there.
got 12 points there.
Your little guide over there would tell us on the castle side.
On the castle side.
Don't take your car.
For every set of
Thank you.
3 identical shields.
Oh, gotcha. 3 identicals.
Okay, so I have green and I have orange.
You have purple too, I think.
And I have purple.
Jeez,
So
that's an
that's
18-point
18
card.
points? Yeah,
That's
okay.
bonkers.
I will pay the key to move. And I have exactly 8. This will cost me 6 of those because I have a discount on Fancy Boys. So we have a general. And I will get keys per unequal symbol. And yeah, that's
Wow.
pretty freaking sweet.
Pretty freaking sweet.
Okay, keys per unequal symbol. I have red, blue, orange, green, purple. That's 5. I'll take 5. Oh, 5 keys? Okay.
Yeah, points. Like, that's a crazy good one. Well
Oh.
done.
I think I broke the game by being too incredible.
It happens to you often, I feel. Opponents all gain a key, 6 points per missing color, but I can't grab a purple. We talked about this.
Or a red.
Or red.
Do you have enough money for that? You do. Exactly. I think my last move might be to take it face down because I'm going to need some coins at the end.
I'm gonna take a key and move down, and I'm gonna grab the farmer. which is going to cost me my 5. I have no discounts for villagers, right? No. $5. I'm going to put it right here, and it gets me a key per yellow, of which I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 keys. That's my last turn. It did move the messenger up by doing that.
I did.
It did.
Ooh, thank you.
Sorry for my left-handed reach here. That's my game.
Okay. This is per a blue and a red set. So I'd get 4 points for that. I'd get nothing for this. And I'd get 6 per missing shield, which is 1.
Yeah, you have no yellows, is that right? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, well, I think the best move for me is to get coins right now, because that's going to get me 2 coins, and that's going to get me 2 coins. So I think I'm going to take a 6-coiner face down, and I will take 6 coins and 2 keys.
Okay, wow.
Which is going to equal...
Wait, 6 coins and 2 keys. Oh, yeah.
and now,
5 coins, right? You have 5 different symbols.
this, because I took it face down.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I took it face down to get all of the cards can get you 6 coins and 2 keys.
This is a great play.
Now, keys are straight up points in the end game, and for me, coins are worth double in the end game because of these cool cards that I have. So I'm on combo off right here. Can I go ahead and place my coins
do
onto
it
the
now.
cards?
I think you might have stopped me with that, because getting 3 of those coin cards is pretty great.
Yeah.
And you got this
I'll
monstrosity.
just throw a 5 here. I don't think it matters that I disperse them evenly.
No, you can just place leftover gold on cards with a purse boring. Each purse may hold as much gold as printed on black. Yep. Okay. Nicely done. We go, and then this, I love this about a good scoring board. It just says score each card.
Yeah.
score
Do you
each
want to put it
card,
here,
one at a
actually,
time.
so it's zoomed in?
Sure, I like that play. Oh, Ray!
Oh
Look
yeah,
at
I've been getting
Ray!
fancy with the punch-ins over here.
Snap!
He had a plan.
Yeah.
It's been like
Yeah, he's
every time
ready.
it goes to your board, it switches.
What?
We've been so head
say?
down right now.
Yeah,
we appreciate
we were
it,
in
right?
it.
The viewers appreciate it too. All right, your top right card, Becca. What did you score?
I have a discount on Fancy Boys is a good quote out of context. Thank you, Peter.
Let's look do your top right card. What'd you score?
Top left.
Top left. Excuse me.
2 points per coin on it, which is going to be 14.
That's too good. I get 4 points for it being in the corner, which is just 4. Pathetic. All right, Zach, next.
Oh, I will stomp you, but it's not pathetic. I just got lucky. I have 10 points on this card for all these coins left on it.
All right, I get 3 points for every card that costs 4. I have 1, 2, 3 for 4 for 16 points. That feels a little better.
4 times 3?
1, 2, 3, 4. 4 times 4.
3 points for every 4.
Times 3. I'm so sorry. 12.
There's a lot of 4s in there. I get it.
My bad.
4 times
It should be 4 points, you know? All right, 12. Good catch. Next.
I get 2 per coin, which is 4.
$4.
That math took me
4 points,
longer
you
than
think?
it should have.
I get 9 points if the purples are missing, which they are, so straight up 9.
That's good.
Middle, yeah.
Middle left?
Middle left.
3 per orange in this column, which is 1, 2, 3, so 9 points.
Nice. I get 3 points for each green in this row, which is also 9 points. Middle card.
I'm going to get 4 points for the inventor. That gets me 1 point per villager.
Nice. And I'll get 10 points if the red is missing, which it is.
Pretty sick.
Next, no points there for you, which, ooh, okay, interesting. I get 3 points for
A set.
each set of them, right?
So whichever you have the least of, which is 4 nobles.
So another 12.
Yeah,
Yeah, feels good.
good card.
0. 3, go ahead and yours.
I get 1 point for every coin that's on a card.
On all cards. With
So I
that's
have
so crazy.
7 plus 5 for 12, 14.
Good card. Wow. That's 3 14 cards you've had. Oh, no, just 2, but still, obnoxiously good. I get 3 points for every shield that's green in this column, which is 6 points for just 2.
I got no wheat, so I get 10 points for my
That's
baron.
Awesome. I have 3 points for its placement for just 3. And 7 points for this placement. What do you got over there?
My general says 6 points for every set of 3 identical shields. I have 3 purples, that's 1 set. I have 3 oranges, that's 2 sets. I have 3 greens, that's 3 sets, for a total of 18 points.
18 points. Remaining keys. How many ring of keys you got?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
And I have 12. This is closer than I think. I thought. Give me a minute
I
to do.
think that 18 is gonna do. Wait, let's count.
Sure. Ready?
Let's do a little. Put on do not disturb mode so you don't see text from my babysitter. Okay.
Oh, they ain't gonna see your phone.
14.
Just kidding.
Yeah, they will. Me? Okay, 14.
Plus 14.
14.
Plus 9.
Plus 9.
Plus 4.
Plus 4.
Plus 14.
Plus 14.
Plus 28.
Plus 28.
Plus 8.
Plus 8.
Try to skip some steps here.
91.
Nicely done. 4 and 12. 4.
Plus 12.
Plus 9.
What is this?
Remember, I screwed up. I said I wrote 16 and then I did 12.
Okay, great.
Remember?
4 plus 12. Plus 9.
Plus another 9.
Plus 9.
Plus 22.
Plus 22.
Plus 9.
Plus 9.
Plus 19.
Plus 19. What are you laughing at?
Jake, how do you decide when you're gonna group two?
How
We
quick
did
I can do the
easy.
math.
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
easy.
yeah.
That's easy.
Okay.
For a total of 84, which means Becca wins!
7 points. Not bad.
Very close in that way.
GG. I had some bonkers combos with the keys.
The keys worked really well. This was
the
amazing.
coins on cards.
Yeah.
That was out of this world.
So simple, so quick, but still like strategically a puzzle, right?
Oh yeah, and I think this general won it for me, getting 6 points per set of 3 of the same.
18 on one card is bonkers. That's pretty much.
This is a day I've been waiting for a long time because Jake always crushes me in games. I think I'm winning, and then you sneak in with 1 point ahead because like you've got so many keys at the end.
It's true. I thought I could do it again, but not close enough. We have our waves. Your wave has begun.
Oh, put it in the dock. Well, friends, we're way
out of time.
past the
Yeah.
time limit of this hour show. There is one more thing that I could show you on this here computer if it turns on fast. Look at me. Look at me.
Thank you
Look
for being
me.
here.
Find
Remember to
me.
subscribe to the channel on YouTube or subscribe to the channel here. And follow us in all places, including social media. And Becca?
I will say, check out our newsletter if you're not already, because you can get an update of our new stuff every single week. It comes out right before the show starts. We have a preview of Cats the Conspiracy TTRPG, which is really cute. Amy Dallin wrote the lovely script on this one. And we have a sneak peek of cards from Magic the Gathering Innistrad Remastered.
Cool.
And of course, as always, there's a review of a movie in Maddie's Movie Corner, which is Dead Reckoning from 1946, and you can get your very own Good Time Society merch if you go to shop.goodtimesociety.com. Right now, we've got one more game t-shirts. You could get the crop top. Crop tops are for everyone. And
Is the mug a
we
yeah,
have
the
our
mug.
Meepleception mug designed by Kiri, our social media guru, who we haven't officially announced.
What?
Is full-time, everybody. Kiri, welcome to the camp full-time. We love you, Kiri. And we'll have more merch coming for you soon. We've got some really great stuff. We need to get some stuff up there with our little freak, our mascot, as we call her. And I think
if you purchase a piece of merch and take a picture of yourself in it, we'll probably put it on our show.
Yeah,
as long as
you
it's
can hop on our
appropriate.
Discord. Appropriate is sliding scale. I want to
So
see you
with our
in that
blurring
crop
abilities, I
top
guess,
holding
yeah.
the mug.
There it
That's
is.
what I want. The sorority logo is amazing, by the way. That was made by Cassie Matthews, who is a dear friend of the channel. And that's it for us, everybody. We'll see you next week on Good Morning Society. And remember, your help is always needed with the LA wildfires. And hope you're doing okay in these trying times.
Yes, yes.
Sending you love.
And go play.
Hey, let's tell them what they need to do, huh?
Yeah.
Play
Go
some
love
games, will ya?